Morning guys and girls, and if you watched the previous video you'll know we are talking about getting some nice catches in winter time, especially bass fishing. I'm with Riaan from Angling Marine here in Jeffreys Bay, and last time he ran us through fishing a Texas plastic rig, how to fish it and what gets you really good results. So go look for that video if you want that kind of information, especially in this area and in all areas in South Africa where it gets a bit cooler in winter. Now Riaan, today you're gonna enlighten us with another technique that worked for you guys. Just to put you guys in the picture, Riaan and Enrico did very well. They came now second last weekend in the ASFN team series here in Eastern Cape, and what worked for them is what he's running through and what works in winter time. So what are we looking at today?
So we used drop shotting, so that worked very well for André, especially with the crusher with the smaller baits. And yeah, we almost dead sticked it and then just gave it a little bit of movement, and we got some few fish on that as well.
And I see you guys didn't hold back. You're keeping the full range of Crush City in the Jeffreys Bay store. Now obviously guys, if you don't know, Angling Marine has got a store in P as well, which also keeps Crush City, if I remember right. And then also now George Extreme Angling Marine
Coming soon.
Is coming soon. But yeah, just back on the topic here, drop shot fishing is quite popular. You guys must know, with forward facing sonar all over the world. Also the jig fishing with these same kind of lures Crush City is offering. But run us through a setup you would advise someone and what you use for drop shot fishing. I know you brought your own rig here.
Yeah.
So let's start with baits.
Baits wise, we went for this ones, and the orange one especially worked the best for André. Caught a few fish on that.
Well, obviously the smaller profile, or
that profile, and then the smaller profile also worked very well because there was bait fish, very small bait fish.
I saw we also fished it. We didn't have quite the day they had, but the fish were regurgitating Gil Castell, which is a small little bait profile, and normally it's a good idea to match whatever they're feeding on, and in winter time with drop shot.
And we used small hooks.
The VMC?
Yeah, VMCs. And some sinker.
This is the wacky rig hook?
Yeah, wacky rig hooks, but we just put it on the drop shot. Sinker on the bottom, nose in.
With the little minnows, you'll just hook it through the nose.
Hook on.
And that's it. And how did you fish it, Riaan?
We threw out a little bit to the bank side, and then just held it steady and just
twitched it now and then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a little twitch on the nose and you'll get a bite.
And show me your rod setup. Love to see that. That's something they stock at Angling Marine. So we're only showing you guys what they use and what you can get your hands on.
I can't see very well, so I need a rod that's as sensitive as can be. So this is the Infinity medium with an Husky 12-pound line and a little floral carbon leader usually. This is Maxima, but it works.
And it's essential when you fish this to have a swivel on, because the line
the line twists a lot.
And kind of, in my opinion, I'm switching all my reels, spinning reels, to braid, purely because of the winding up and making sure you've got that swivel. And don't be shy to put a slightly bigger one, a 6 or even a 5.
Yeah,
that's right. And that you put just above your hook. Now, what Riaan's showing you here, this Assassin Infinity rods, for those who use in the salt water will know it's a phenomenal rod, but we found favor in bass now with these rods for the drop shot. I bought myself one a while back already, and I know of quite a few guys in the Eastern Cape that's using them for drop shot fishing on the bass side.
And Dirk is actually using ultralight, 4 of them on the boat.
Yeah, they've got so many models. The only thing we would love to ask Assassin is to have a 1-piece. When you've got a boat, the 2-piece is not ideal, but 2-piece is nice for travel, and I know they can't satisfy everybody. But if they can bring this out in a casting rod as well, with the right models, I would be a fan. I would be buying Assassin Infinity casting bass rods tomorrow, because really these blanks are next level. Well done on this. But yeah, it's become one of my favorite rods.
Yeah, it's also my go-to rod.
Guys, keep a lookout for more videos where we'll actually do some of these rigs and actually fish them to show how to fish them when we refer to twitching and how we fish these rigs. And we'll make some drop shot rigs and Texas rigs and Carolinas and all of that, how we fish them going forward. So make sure you don't miss these videos. But I want to thank Riaan Maas at Angling Marine for any bass information, guidance in the area. Guys, come and speak to Riaan here at Angling Marine Jeffries, and he'll run you through the baits, the exciting baits they've got now, and the techniques that works what time of the year. Remember what you find here in Angling Marine is all these guys that here actually do fish, and they apply these baits, methods and techniques in the water to be able to give you good advice as well. Angling Marine obviously got guys that loves fishing to actually be the advisories for you guys. So when you're here and you need some bass advice, Riaan's the man to speak to. And thank you for your time, Riaan. Appreciate it.
Anytime.